Hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm really hot, so I had to put my hair up. Yes, I did go get my hair done because I'm gonna let you all know. I actually film my videos 2 weeks in arrears. If you ever pay attention to my Instagram, I always start off with that, don't I? If you ever pay attention to my Instagram and you notice, you'll notice that when I post to Instagram, 2 weeks later, you'll usually see them on my videos. So this video will be the most update because today is actually 5/18 and I'm posting it today. So what I've had to do, I had to push pause on the student loan payment, which I was wondering if I was going to have to do. But yeah, after looking at it, definitely a good idea because I know we're going into the summertime. Summertime, I like to be out and about. It actually makes me feel better to get out around people and stuff like that on the weekends. Like right now, we just went to the mall just to hang out. We didn't actually do anything. I got me a drink. Y'all blame? Yeah, just pretend like you don't see this. Yeah, didn't even buy anything. We walked around Sears, looked at some appliances and things like that, and of course we're in there and I'm just like, we can't buy appliances because we don't know where the counter depth is or anything like that. But eventually we want to replace the refrigerator, the oven, the sink, and what else? Refrigerator, oven, sink. Dishwasher is like so-so, you know. Anywho, let's talk about why I pressed pause. The reason why I had to press pause on the student loan payment was because my husband, excuse me as I juggle some things around, for Mother's Day, got me this. And if you all follow me on Instagram, you would have seen a picture of my doggy not allowing me to draw on this. Yes, it's the iPad Pro 12.9 inch. He got me this so that I could use the Apple Pencil. Now, originally I told him I wanted this, but I also told him that when I bought him his Apple Watch that I did it 100% cash. And I made sure to accentuate the fact that I did it in 100% cash. Well, he did this in 100% credit. Being married as long as I have, you know that you do not hurt your husband's feelings. Granted, he bought this on credit, but in the past, I have sent stuff back. I have taken stuff back, and it really causes issues. So I went ahead and accepted this and decided I needed a way to pay it off quickly. So I pressed pause on the student loan payments. They have now gone from, let me think. They've gone from $418.83 down to $100 a month. Oh, not a month, a week. And I'm taking the $318.83 to help pay off some debt and stuff we've accumulated. Part of it is the iPad Pro. You all know I have had the iPad 2 Air. This, yeah. Side-by-side comparison. Got how big this thing is in comparison. I'm getting ready to give this to my mother because anytime I get something newer, I give my family member the older one. So my dad got the first one and now my mom is getting that one. But yeah, I pressed pause. I'm going to pay off this as well as some bills from the trip to Nigeria. The trip was really expensive. Like the trip cost more than probably the two of us going to Thailand together. It ran about $5,000 once you add everything up. So I'm going to put up the total cost of the trip to Nigeria because at my last calculation it was $5,017.76, of which there were $124.16 in phone calls prior to him leaving and $173.19 of phone calls while he was there. So that about sums it up. So yeah, so needless to say, he's not going back for another year, if not more. And while that happens, we are pressing pause. The other reason why I wanted to press pause on this was because at the end of the summer, we are going to go on a vacation and I need money for that vacation. Now, I've used the majority of that money to pay for this trip to Nigeria. So therefore, I don't have that money. Another reason why I press pause is because I know during the summertime I tend to spend more because my friends like to get out more. And so therefore I'm out eating and you know, going out with my friends and stuff like that. I do tend to have more of a social life in the summer. I just like to be out. I like to hang out with friends and family. We're always doing something, whether it's a barbecue or just hanging out as a family. So yeah, I'm not going to be unrealistic and say I'm not going to do that. I'm going to restrict myself just to the house, because I'll be here and I'll be miserable, and you all will be hearing every depressing story I have to tell. So yeah, that is why I have pretty much pressed pause. So one, I need to pay off the iPad Pro, and I need to pay off the Apple Pencil, because the Apple Pencil was $99. Two, I need to pay off the trip to Nigeria. The trip to Nigeria, like I said, the only thing that's left over are the phone calls. I'm sorry about the shaking. These are sitting on boxes. But the only thing that's left over is the phone calls that we had, that he had made. So I've already paid for one set of phone calls, which was last month. And then I need to pay for the one that's coming up this month. So it'll be our $190 payment plus the $173.19. That'll be done. Excess spending. Love Daring Greatly was talking to me about whether or not I was doing some rebellious spending because of all the constraints of having to pay off the loan. And I said, yeah, it's kind of that, but in truth, it was the fact that, you know, he went and spent this large amount of money, and is no fault of his or anything like that. It was just some costs that he had to cover while he was there. So I did some rebellious spending of my own. It was like, you know, it was petty, it was tit for tat, and it was just stupid on my part. So I think I spent like somewhere between $300 and $600. I'm trying to rein that in, but also know myself well enough to know that I'm going to be out and about this summer, and I just can't sit around here. I got to live a little, y'all. No, I can't just live paying bills all the time. I'm miserable. So, with that said, the current balance on the student loan is, as I put it up here, plan is to continue to pay it $100 until the month of September, I believe. September, yeah, September 6th will be the last $100 payment. We're going to kick back up to the $400 payments after that, unless my husband gets some type of raise or something. Y'all know I've been talking about it for weeks. I'm gonna stop talking about it because I just don't know when this thing happens. I don't know. There is no set date with this company, and I don't know why. So that leaves us with a payoff beginning of 2020, first month, January 31st. I'm hoping that if he gets any kind of increases or anything like that, then I can start kicking like some more money towards it and get it back on track. If not, pay it off entirely. So yeah, that is where I am, guys. That is my update for the week. Right now, my shirt stuff is just, I'm doing it for me and my family, and I will show you all the shirts that I have been working on. There's one hanging up there, which I don't like, and I'm actually redoing it right now on my computer. It's for my sister, and it basically is about my niece. So right now, I got my cousin's shirt over here, which I'm going to put up a picture of, that says Namaste Home and Drink Wine. That I made yesterday. And then I have the one for my mother, said Namaste in Bed. And my mom's is different because I made hers before I came across the one for my cousin. So I did Namaste the original way, and then I did the abbreviated way on the second one. So yeah, my sister's shirt is She Stunts, I Pay. So basically a riff on the whole Apple thing, like the Apple iPay system. So it's going to be like She Stunts, I Pay. And that is all I've done so far. I want to do some more for myself. Right now I just have, you know, this one, and I probably am going to be in 2 vlogs back to back with this shirt on. So yeah, I want to work on making some more for myself, getting good at it, good enough to actually maybe open a shop in order to make them on my Etsy or do like a Shopify store or something like that. Right now I am working on my first paid t-shirt. My best friend wants a shirt for her husband. I'm going to work on that. We'll be working on the June numbers coming up soon in the planner. We'll be decorating it, working on June numbers and all that kind of stuff. And that is about it, guys. So until next time, remember, the best type of wallet to have is always going to be a wealthy one. Peace.